Hey everyone, it's Josh from Air Conditioner Lab. Window and through-the-wall AC units offer several similarities, but also come with a few very important differences. Understanding these key points before buying an AC unit is critical for homeowners. I'd also like to point out that window units should not be used in wall sleeves. While it is possible, there are several factors, including insulation and drainage requirements, that make this setup more hassle than it is worth. Let's take a closer look at these common home cooling products and improve your understanding so that you can purchase the best style air conditioner for your home's needs. I have also included my favorite models in the description below. Let's start with cooling ability and capacity. Window units offer a wider range of BTU options. British thermal units are the metric used when discussing cooling power. The higher the BTU, the more space the unit can successfully cover. Window models can range from 5,000 BTUs on the low end to 35,000 BTUs for maximum cooling in large areas. Through-the-wall units tend to have a much narrower range of cooling ability, with most between 8,000 and 14,000 BTUs. For average-sized living rooms, either option is a worthy choice, but for bedrooms, window ACs will usually be the preferred option. The actual sizing of these models is interesting. What I've been noticing is that window air conditioners are becoming increasingly compact, with new designs being released almost every year. The Midea U and Windmill are two examples of this. Through-the-wall units have been staying relatively the same, mostly to accommodate the various wall sleeves already available, which I'll touch on more shortly. Power is another consideration. Here, window and through-the-wall units are the same. Models under 12,000 BTUs can be plugged into a standard 115-volt outlet, while larger capacity models will require a dedicated 230-volt outlet. This brings me to installation. When it comes to ease of installation, window units win. Window AC units can often be installed by an experienced DIYer in under an hour, with newer U-shaped models like the Midea U making this process even quicker and more efficient. Because window ACs are easy to install, they are highly portable and ideal for temporary or seasonal use. The good news for renters is that most landlords allow window air conditioners. Be sure to check with your property manager before buying and installing. Also, check your local ordinances to see if you'll be required to use an AC bracket. These provide an additional layer of support for your window unit and are often mandated in buildings with multiple floors. The bad news is that these units do take up window space. If you're outfitting a room with only one or two windows, I highly recommend looking for a low-profile option that won't obstruct your view too much, like the GE Profile. Through-the-wall ACs are installed as their name implies, literally through the wall. For most, this is a pretty complicated installation as it creates permanent changes to your home. Even so, many homes and condos already have these sleeves installed, meaning a through-the-wall unit could be your only option. I highly recommend working with a professional to ensure that you don't encounter any electrical or plumbing that cannot be moved. However, this will add an installation cost that you wouldn't require with window AC units. A special sleeve will be installed in the hole to hold the through-the-wall unit and keep it nice and insulated. So, while complex, a through-the-wall unit is a wise choice if you live in an area that requires year-round cooling and heating. And if you already have a through-the-wall unit you're looking to replace, it really couldn't be easier. The slide-out chassis allows you to remove the old model and place the new one of the same size into the same sleeve. Models like the LG 9800 BTU fit into what's called a universal sleeve that can be used repeatedly, meaning that hole in your wall will be good to use. Of course, finding a replacement with the same dimensions can be a challenge, so while the actual swap out is easy, you'll be limited in the models you can choose from unless you're willing to hire a professional to adjust the hole size again. Next, I'd like to touch on energy efficiency. For both window units and through-the-wall models, the EER is the energy efficiency rating. The higher the rating, the more energy efficient the model is. For a window AC unit and a through-the-wall unit with the same energy efficiency rating, the through-the-wall unit will be more energy efficient in the long run because the through-the-wall option is better insulated with permanent weather sealing. However, window ACs are more energy efficient overall. As window units are more popular and readily available, it's clear that this is where the companies are focusing their latest technology, which is often focused on efficiency. While through-the-wall models top out at about 11 EER, window AC models can have up to an astounding 15.7 EER. A lot of this is contributed to inverter technology, which changes the fan speed incrementally based on needs. Window ACs are quieter than through-the-wall models, averaging 40 to 60 decibels, while through-the-wall units average about 50 to 70 decibels. This is because the quietest window air conditioners use inverter technology, with saddle units even further blocking the sound by having the compressor on the outside of your home. Some PTAC units can have this, but it is largely uncommon to find in most through-the-wall models. The last major consideration when choosing between these models is the upfront cost. Through-the-wall ACs often cost much more than window ACs due to their extensive installation. While you can expect to pay roughly $150 to $500 for a window air conditioner, a newly installed through-the-wall unit will range from about $250 to $1,000 or more, depending on your location. There you have it. Both window ACs and through-the-wall units can be great options for your cooling needs, but it really depends on your home setup, personal needs, and overall budget. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, check out the information in the description box below. This includes all product links for the ACs I mentioned, plus our most up-to-date article on airconditionerlab.com. See you next time.